It's week 1 of the National Football League as we get set for a Super Bowl 48 rematch. It's the Broncos and the Seahawks next on Madden Football.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, the OTAs, training camp, preseason. It's all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And Smith continues to show that his career resurgence hasn't been some fluke. He's brought a level of maturity, stability, and good play that allows him to compete with any team on any given week. The real question is whether or not he can become a championship caliber quarterback. Only time will tell, but for now, he's done enough to give this franchise reason to believe they can certainly get the job done.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Sticking with Walker on second down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
There we go.
Throwing now is Geno. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now he can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Play action. It's Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 49 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
Our first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing Nix. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McLaughlin. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. On fourth down. It's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Fielded at the 33. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now Geno. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now it's Nix. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's Nix. Flushed out right. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st. To throw, here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's into the hand. Now the ball comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Smith.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Get a full game.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
To throw is Nix.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's McLaughlin. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The give is to McLaughlin.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Here's Nix.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Trying to find Greg Dulcich there.
And that'll bring up second down.
We get a peek here at this past draft class for them. And, you know, the front office certainly prioritized certain traits that they were looking to take advantage of in this draft, Charles. A lot of speed, a lot of athleticism, a lot of talent here in this crew.
And, Brandon, one of the things I know about the best drafters in the business, they have a plan. And they find a way to stick to it on draft day despite the chaos. They want to land some of the biggest names on their board. And in the end, this group, they came together, found people that really fit their team's identity, and selected them.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Nix to the air.
Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton.
And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Jaleel McLaughlin
there to make the grab.
And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Smith. It's complete to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Smith. 20. He's still barreling through. Touchdown. DK Metcalf on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Nix. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that will be incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Give to Walker on the read option.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, Salon.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 33. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Geno now to throw.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Nix, he finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Nix.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Nix from the shotgun.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
McLaughlin is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Smith now to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
And going right back to Walker.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Geno.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They snap it to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
from 17 yards out.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Throwing Nix.
He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Here's McLaughlin. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And it'll be intercepted. Well, the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the season.